2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedExCup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this player starts their round in the lead, what should be their focus for today?
This player just needs to keep going out and just staying as relaxed as they have been, and don't take unnecessary chances. Just keep it simple, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts if you will, and see where it lands at the end of the day.
Can't wait to see how today's play plays out. Time to get to the action. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. That was wonderfully done. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Choosing the 9-iron here. They get a little ground draw here. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. This putt coming up is for birdie. And gets that putt of distance to go.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
He sits in first position. This is a short par 4, always a fun hole to play.
How is he going to play this? Lay back or go for it and extend his lead?
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Surely it's going to.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Here we are at the third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim.
Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Opting for the 6-iron. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Well, Rich, that's on the surface, but it's in 3-putt territory. It's so far away. This one's for birdie. Man, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
And this one is for his par. I don't mind the look of this. And down she goes.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Currently in first position. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Very picturesque, this 4th hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance of knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
You like that, didn't you? Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 155.
This one looks like it's going right. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Now, long range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Little birdie look in here.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Looks good.
Oh, just missed. 7 feet to the cup. Good looking putt. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
That one's heading down Broadway. Playing from around 150 yards here.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Opting for the 9-iron.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
That's some good golf right there. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
This is on a stupendous line.
Oh, so close. And that should secure the par on this one. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action. Pretty good shot there.
What a year with 5 victories already this season. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Putting for birdie. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Oh, that was pure. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yeah, nicely played. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Going with the hybrid.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This putt from around 18 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. That's tracking and staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Now with the honour on a par 5.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Second shot here on the 9th hole. It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it though. Henny, how's that ball lying?
He's eyeing this up and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
It's just about 3 feet away. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these 2 players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? And he's down there.
He's got about 140, I'd say.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
A bit long on that one. Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card. That's a good putt to make, that one. He's currently sitting in first place. Teeing off now on this par 3.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Oh, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. That's frustrating. That'll sting a bit. A par putt on the table. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Still in the lead now after that hole. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. Wow, what a shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
It's tracking. Oh, what a super shot. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we have a long par 5.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Quality shot, that one. And here we are with the third shot.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Yeah, that was a safe play.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Just didn't drop. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Ooh, nice line. And in it goes for the par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Let's begin the 14th. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. He sits in first position. This hole is a par 4.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Second shot here on the 15th. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
This has a real chance.
Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. I'm pretty sure this play will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Justin Thomas, he looks like he's having an absolute blast out there today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
Ooh. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is what they have left for a par.
Looking good. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
This shot was about 140 yards out.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
Going with the 8-iron here. We need this one to bounce right. This is one of those great ball striking displays, fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Putting for birdie here.
This one's looking good.
Yes, they've made it. And now that finds him in first place. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on the 18th hole. This one might just sneak off the fairway. They're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down. Oh, almost went in. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. That was a gallant attempt. An opportunity to make a par here. This one started out on a good line. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. Well, how good's that golf? All day just looked in complete command of their game.
So far, so good. With one round to go, how are they going to handle the pressure tomorrow?
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.